somewhat in the beginning.
I'm big on vision boards.
Yeah, I am too.
I did one before and I completed everything I had on that board by me doing that. Hey, Yolanda.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Yolanda, everybody, this is Yolanda. I don't know if you've all met her before, but she came to one of our book clubs in May, or was it June? I think it was June, when it was at the restaurant, season 52. I don't know if y'all remember, but she came to that one. I didn't take any pictures. I was too busy running my mouth that day, so that's why y'all didn't see her. But I'm happy she joined us today. All right. Michelle, to answer your question about that vision board, it's on page 86.
I'm
sorry.
What's the chapter?
Chapter 5. Part 2 is part 2 of the book, but lesson 5. It's called You Can't Aim If You Don't Have a Target.
Okay, you can't aim if you don't have a target. Okay.
All right, Nisha for being on target.
You know Tanisha be on it, honey.
I liked it, that chapter too, Michelle.
Yes, honey. Whatever chapter I would have said, she would have been on it, honey.
I can't stand y'all.
No, that's good. I mean,
honey.
Look, you're the boss, honey. You're the leader.
Girl, please.
Honey.
All right. Yolanda, you finished the book?
Almost. Almost. I did get past the 50-cent part, but almost.
After y'all got past 50 cents, y'all said, hell no, I don't care about the rest of the book. I got to the part I wanted to get to. The hell with the rest of what she's talking about.
Like everybody else, I did forget, until, it was brought to my attention. I'm like, oh, that did happen.
I did too. I said, I forgot she dated 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he sometimes sends subliminal messages to her still through power.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So I'll be watching. I just be waiting for them to just say something. Girl, we encourage. What is y'all doing?
Really? He still be doing stuff all these years later?
Girl, he arguing with himself at this point because Vivica done moved on. She ain't thinking about him.
I moved on. Been moving.
He still love Vivica with his toxic.
Exactly. That's why he at it. Exactly.
So toxic. Ugh. I don't know how that young girl. He can't date nobody but a young girl because he's so fucking toxic. They the only one that could deal with his temperament.
But even they don't want to deal with him because it seemed like from the book that he got a little disability or some sort of something didn't click.
So he ain't wrapped tight.
What you mean he got a disability, Angel? What you mean?
I mean, he don't present him like the brightest. He don't seem like the brightest. He doing just like, just hustling, making it through. So he don't have.
He was pretty good. His problem is he listened to outside influence, like most people. Instead of this is my relationship, I want to listen to my boys, I want to listen to my girls, my nieces, my family. That's his problem, and that's continue to be his problem. Like his voice was there when he was like, "Oh, his voice is rolling his eyes."
Yeah,
outside influence got into the relationship. He just wasn't, I would say, strong enough to say, "No, this is my relationship, not yours."
Mm-hmm.
But he probably wasn't taught and all that stuff, and and from him, don't take my fame, don't take my money, don't try to outshine me, and she probably just too much for him.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it. Most people can't handle it. So I ain't gonna just say him, because you have a lot of people, most Black women, we out there just going. But most people can't handle, oh, my girl making more money than me. They can't handle it.
And he's a figure, so he probably wouldn't even be with a younger woman. He always probably figured since he didn't have a mother.
Mm-hmm.
His
girlfriend young. He been with her for a minute. She don't say nothing, do nothing, but she did.
He don't take her outside.
Is his mama alive or no?
I don't think so. I just know he was raised by his grandma. I don't think his mama.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I think he had something in the song
about it. His mom was killed when he was really young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His mom used to be a hustler all the time.
He got a movie out?
Girl, it's so old.
So
Get Richard crying.
Oh, I heard of that. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm not a 50 Cent fan.
I'm not a 50 Cent fan. I've never liked him ever.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing.
Never.
I like Vivica.
When
So
she
what was
talking
your
about him? I was like, ew.
when she was dating him?
Yeah, even when she was dating him, I'm like, why would she date that dude?
I'm a fan. I like both of
She
them.
liked his six pack.
Mm-hmm. And I'm-
No, she liked him because he was ugly. He's still ugly.
He's
To
always
me.
been right. He
I'm
always been
50
bitch
Cent fan,
ass.
but
He
he's
always
always
been
been
a
ugly
bitch
to me.
made man.
Mhm.
He always
You
been.
say you say he a bitch made what?
He always been a bitch made man to me. Always.
there you go.
Always.
Hey,
Huh?
I'm not the initiator in the bedroom either. She talking about she had to do 50 Shades of Grey or do different things.
No, he was the one who said that, which that to me was just too much.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
But that's what he said,
Oh.
you know, right.
That's what he said.
That's what he said she did. Right.
That goes to
That nigga had his booty tooted up in the air. Ooh, ooh, shut your ass up. Come on, nigga. Come on here, girl. Come on here, girl.
his ass full in the room.
Talking about she made him. Dude, you a whole dude. Like he ain't made you nothing. You tote that booty up. Out of here.
Oh my God, y'all funny. That's what she said though. That is what she said, baby. I kind of forgot about that part, but yeah, she said that. Baby, that relationship was strange.
Wow.
Oh, they do some stuff in the bedroom, buddy. We don't know. We don't know.
But you know,
Mhm. So, what was your first initial reaction to the book? Like when you first saw the book, what was your first thought about it? Like, did you think you was gonna like it? Was you like, know what she about to talk about? Like, what was you feeling like?
For me,
Well, from the title, I knew that she probably was going to talk about, you know, how she made it and how to get there. You know, I figured it was going to be more of an inspirational type of, you know, and she would get pointers on, you know, how she got to where she got. You know, every day I'm hustling. So when I saw it, I was like, you know, like if you're trying to make something or do something or go after something, every day you need to be hustling towards it. So before I opened it, I figured that's what she was talking about. And it's a song. Who sing that song? Every day I'm
Rick
hustling.
Ross.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought of that too.
Yeah, Angel, she the rapper fan over there. You know, she the one taught me about Yo Gotti, boy. That's what.
And
I think when
I went to Young Dolph funeral too. I was outside, but I was there.
Damn.
oh, okay. I think when I saw it, because it was my title, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, I like Vivica. Vivica has always worked. She has always been a working actor as long as when I first saw her, she was on Generations. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most beautifulest Black woman I'd have seen on the screen during my time. And I was like, she is so pretty. And so from that point on, I always saw her working. I said, this girl always working. She is always working. And so when the title came, when the book came, when I saw the book, I was like, oh, I want to see, because I thought it was just going to talk about how she kind of made it, like what she did to navigate through her life. I didn't really look at it as it was going to be a self-help or inspirational. I just thought she was just going to tell, you know, her story and how she kind of was able to make it, because she has sustained, like every project she gets on, she kind of is executive producer or some type of producer credit with the book. So I just thought that's what she was going to really focus on. But I like that once I tapped into what y'all said about the book, because at first I was like, this shit is just not giving. She going back and forth with the time frame, and I barely can listen. Like, I don't even know why I thought I could do this audio, because I don't have a great attention span. So I was like, oh, this just not gonna work for me. And then when y'all told me, I tapped in another way. And when I went back for some reason, that's when she started dropping the gems, or that's when I heard the gems being dropped. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That's my initial impression. That I'm glad I came on, because sometimes we be silent during the month. We don't say nothing. You might just be like, "Did y'all read it?" We be like, "Yeah, you know." I don't know.
Mhm.
But like, I think that was a great discussion where it got us revved up for the book club. To me,
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea to kind of do that maybe in mid. Because at first I was like, oh, y'all was like, it's slow, it's this. And I'm like, oh no, if it quack like a duck, it's a duck.
I don't like
I was like, oh, I was thinking, nope, I think I'm gonna skip this book. I was like, I think I'm gonna skip this book. If I can't get my hand on the audio, I'm not reading. But then someone was like, no, because you might can get something out of that book.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going down that road. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get it. Surprised I read it. I really pushed myself to read it.
yeah,
There was a lot of good lessons. I remember her from I think it was called All Night Out with
yeah.
Patti LaBelle. That's where I really remember her from. I don't remember her from Generations because I was a Young and the Restless fan, but I do remember her from that, which I, pretty much followed her career. It wasn't as though I was a follower like, oh, Vivica, but I liked everything that she did from that point on. Mhm. So even the movies that she said, oh, I didn't like that movie, like the movies, like the one that she played with, I forget the name of it, with Morris Chestnut.
Mm-hmm.
Who can play that
You
game?
can play that game.
Yeah.
I really liked that movie. And she was like, I didn't like that movie. It's funny to me how a lot of times they be like, I didn't like that. And then it turned out to be their biggest hit, or things there's like, I didn't really want to go for it. And that turned out to put them on the market. But I really enjoyed the book. Even the little sayings going through, even though some of them was like too much over the top for me. But other than that, I did like it.
Yeah.
I like the book. I like the recipe, little hint drops from Shuggy. I appreciated that because I'm definitely gonna try that hot water cornbread.
Oh yeah.
I live in Indy. I'm not from Indy, but I'm from Indiana. So I knew about Vivica in a way. I've definitely seen her on all the shows, everything else. My dad thought she was the finest fox that you can meet. Okay. And I know just from being a young girl, growing up to a woman, being in Indianapolis, going around different sports events and everything else, everybody know Vivica. I mean, you don't know her, but they, she's like a household name around. So I was glad to read the book to see what it's talking about, and like I was telling Tanisha, we all as women is trying, right? We hustling, we doing everything we can. And I know myself, I'm trying to hustle for something different. So it was a good thing for me. I mean, it kind of motivated me a little, and it wasn't as bad as I thought, because I'm like, oh, another biography. But it turned out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I be loving them biographies though. Like I be wanting to know, girl, about them. Cause if you get a movie, like they just saying stuff on the script, I want to know about your life. I want to know all.
Feel what they want.
Huh?
Yep.
I can't hear you. What you
You
saying?
keep going in and out.
I'm sorry, y'all. I said, they're not giving you all of it. They're still giving you what you want.
That's true, but I still learned a lot from her just reading this book. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just gives you a different perspective of them. Like I always liked Vivica, but I respect her even more after reading this book. You know what I mean? The struggles that she went through, like her mama, while she was in church and stuff like that. Her mom was like, hell no, you ain't going to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit up here and you going to school. You just don't be knowing how people parents are. Like, I ain't even never heard of Vivica talk about her mama ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. I don't know what I thought. But I ain't never even heard nothing about her sister, her brother, none of them. You know what I'm saying? That little shit, that's a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about Shug. Tell me about Marvin and Sandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't even know her mama lived in Indiana. You know what I mean? Like, she got still in a little house. I thought her mama was in Hollywood with her. If she was, you know what I mean? You been up the street. You mean when you fly from LA, you come all the way
she had one of those mamas, I don't want my kids doing for me. Sure, her child will take her out on nice trips or whatever, but I still want my own. she still want to stand. And then, like she said in the story, her mama was so in love with her father, she ain't fell in love with nobody else. But at the same time, she just want to say, this is my house. Nobody can take this away from me. This is what I did. You might not like it, but I bought this house out of my own, on my own back, not Vivica's back, not my daughter's back, on my back. So it's a lot of black mamas like that now. You know, no matter how far they get up, no, you ain't moving me out the hood. This hood is my hood. This is where I grew up. This is what I know. And people don't bother them, you know what I'm saying? Because they know who they are.
There you go.
And then you got some of them mamas that be like, I'm finna pack my bag. I'm out of here. I'm out this beat.
You got a lot.
That'd be me.
My mother. That would be my mother. She ain't standing no damn same house. Fuck that. What you gonna do for me, daughter?
That's like, you know, I love her. That's Tina Turner and her mama. But you know, Tina Turner is so whatever. But she moved her out because her mama pretty much used her through her youth. But in this case, her mom didn't use her. Her father didn't use her. That's what I see.
Yeah. She had a regular family, like all the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But anyway, that's why I like the autobiographies. But you know, anyway, Lysandra, did you have anything to say?
Yeah, I like the book. Like I've learned to not go in with my own expectations because I don't want to be disappointed about it once I get into something and it's not what I thought it was going to be. But I did enjoy the book. She did give some good, you know, tips and all this and that good stuff. What I said on the text thingy, I just thought she could have read with a little bit more enthusiasm. But otherwise, other than that, I thought the book was good. I enjoyed it.
So it was her voice, because I don't do audio.
Yeah.
I said it was her voice on the audio.
Yeah, she read her own book.
Okay.
I really like the audibles when they read their own books. So
okay.
Yeah, as opposed to having somebody else read it. I enjoyed the book and I listened to it, completed it.
Okay. What about the book drew you in and kept you reading?
Just to hear what she had to say about herself growing up, going to school, how she, you know, she was a daddy's, kind of like a daddy's girl, or whenever they, she wanted to play, tomboy, play with the boys, and when she got, one of the boys knocked her down or whatever, she went crying to her daddy. He told her, no, ain't no crying over here. If you want to do this, hey, you're just gonna have to pick yourself up and keep going. And that's life, because you know, you get knocked on your ass a couple of times. You just gotta keep it moving, get up, dust it off, and keep going. So I'm just interested in hearing about her childhood, how she grew up and got to where, you know, made it as far as she did.
Okay.
I like that part too, but I really like how he emphasized, if you want to play with the big boys, just you get prepared to knock down. Most people don't know that. You know, they feel I'm gonna go in, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. You know, you knock down, get your ass back up and keep going. But most people, everything's gonna be smooth sailing, and that was a good story for her, you know, to go.
You know, I also like when she was saying how she can talk to her dad about relationships, talk to her dad about men, and well, he's doing this, daddy. Well, what does this mean? And her daddy will just give it to her straight, like he ain't playing with her. Well, y'all get into it. Well, yeah, he might be doing a little something out there in it. Don't worry about it. If he really like you, he'll be back. If he don't, you fine. Go ahead on. You find somebody else or whatever, you know. So I really like that part of it too.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she did say she was a daddy's girl. So a lot of times when you have that daddy that you cling to, you know, it's always also good to have them give you advice as a young lady, you know.
I didn't have those conversations with my dad.
You said you didn't, or you did?
I did not. I said I'm a daddy's girl, but I did not have those conversations with my dad. I wish I had, but I didn't.
I think she had those conversations too more with her dad, because her mom was in her corner, but her mom wasn't as supportive. Like when you tell her mom things, you know, she'll just say, you know, oh, good job, or, you know, she wasn't as supportive and uplifting as her.
That's it. She wasn't as
Yeah.
uplifting. I think she was a supporter. She just didn't express it the way she wanted it to
Right.
be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was supportive, but not just as Rachel says, expressive as her dad.
Mhm.
More from
Yeah.
her mom, but her mom just, probably had a hard time, more tougher with communicating it.
Well,
Mhm.
she did say her mama didn't even come to her games.
Yeah.
Her mom was working all the time, so she just exhausted. She was supportive, but she's really, like she said, she's the financial leader. She was
Right.
the provider in their household. She never said anything about what her dad did as far as support. So we don't know what job, who he was living with, what he was doing. Her mom was the support, so she didn't have time. It was just the basics, like other hardworking households. The house clean, the kids taken care of, the kids look good, you got good grades, you got your head on right, you're not being fast. Don't bring no babies in my house. And have your ass in here before the light come on.
That's enough.
That's enough. You made
Her
it.
sister more or less helped raise them, Suge. So, like, where was Daddy actually?
They got divorced.
But
They had
yeah.
got
I
divorced.
feel like he
Well, yeah, they
wasn't
did
around
eventually.
once they separated or whatever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they did, yeah.
I feel like the dad wasn't around as much, but she still maintained her relationship in some kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got divorced.
Yep. She definitely not too. She's a proud woman. I mean, even when you see her today outside in the grocery store and stuff like that, you really wouldn't recognize unless you really know her. But she's an average, beautiful, regular lady, respected lady in the hood.
You seen her before, Angel?
Yeah.
More than one?
Yeah.
What you do when you saw her?
You really can't. You can't tell it's her. I only know it's her because the few times, just like I said, being at games, whatever, they may mention her. You know what I mean? Or someone being out here, people will say, "Oh, that's Vivica Mama house. That's Vivica Fox Mom house." And you may just catch her just like at the grocery store or just in her yard. She's just a regular lady, but it's not like you can spot her out every day. You know what I mean? Like, I only know of her because my auntie stays around that neighborhood and they know that's Vivica Fox's mom. But you don't make no fuss. I mean, she stay in the neighborhood just like Chicago suburbs, like on the west side, where you have the old heads there that don't bother them, don't bother their house.
Right, because her mama gotta be at least like 70.
Yeah, she got to be getting up there. Well, yeah, because she said her mom was starting to look a little bit more fragile and this, that, and the other. But I'm assuming she's still living because she didn't talk in past tense.
Yeah. I don't be like, oh, that's her mama if I seen her. You know what I mean? I just seen her in different things where every blue moon they may say that's her mom, or my aunt be like, that's Vivica mom right there. I wouldn't know her on my own. My auntie have to say that.
Well, that's cool. And I think that's real
But I
cool.
also like in the book when she was talking about, because a lot of times, even as, I don't know if it's a Black thing or whatever, that we go out and we buy things to impress somebody to say I made it. I buy this immaculate house, I buy big cars. And like even the other day at work, somebody was like, oh, I'm going to buy me a Tesla. Why are you so invested in buying, things you're not invested in? You're invested in liabilities, something that instead of assets, we get it bad doing that. Like I was like, oh, I'm investing in real estate. I'm telling y'all to go in here to do it. You can buy this little house, flip it, do whatever. But most people ain't thinking that. I just want to buy a liability to show off that I done made it. I done did something. No, you doing all that. You going through all these loopholes to impress somebody who's not going to help you when you're really down. But I like that. Or better yet, when she was like, people will come to her, and a lot of times, even when we do make it, we have a hard time telling people no. People always want to move off of you and things like that. But she said she had to realize, like, I guess one of her assistants was like, stop paying people to be your friends, and sometimes the truth hurts you, but you can't swallow that pill. Like I said, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you can't swallow it. And she realized that's what she was doing. Because she was getting upset when people wouldn't pay her back and things like that. But that happens still in people's life. I mean, in the average day person's life, I might not have made it as in Hollywood stylist, but I might have made it as far as income, and the people will be like, oh, can I borrow? No, I don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, people always trying to please other people. You know what I mean? It's just what it's about. That's
Yeah,
why a
but
lot
I
of
don't
people do
remember
what
her other husband. I do remember them calling him 6'9", but I don't remember. She ain't put no picture of him in it. But
Yeah,
I do remember.
I meant to Google him.
Yeah, but I do remember that they was
That's
calling him
true.
6'9".
Yeah.
Did she say his name?
She didn't even mention his name.
It was always 6'9" because that's what he went by. He went by 6'9". I remember all that. I remember like when she told the story how they met. I knew that. I was like, damn, I just was a
I remember all that too.
yeah, okay. It ain't just me, Lasandra. Thank you. Cause I was like, damn, I know too much about this lady life.
like you're a real fan, Michelle. You're a real
You know
diehard
what?
fan.
Sometimes I don't even be knowing I'm a real fan. Like it's like I just made because
You just
I
like what she do, yeah.
yeah, and I'm nosy. So when I can get into people live and they tell it, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
Yes,
Celebrity stories closely.
yes.
I don't watch them closely, but I'm a movie watcher, and when I see them, or like when I see watch an old movie, like let me think of it, Friday, when you see all the young people going to the ice cream truck, all of them are known actors now, so you be like, oh, that's such and such. But when I see them, I be like, wow, you never think how long they've been acting until you see an old movie.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's such and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I saw Megan Good up in Friday. I was like, that's Megan Good
At the ice cream
ice
truck.
cream
Right.
Mm-hmm. I always remember her from East Bayou.
Bayou.
Mm-hmm. As the daughter, I'd be like, oh, it's Megan Good done grew up. Every time I think about it, I'd be like, oh, look at that baby done grew up.
Okay.
Her and Jussie Smollett's sister, you know, they both was in East Bayou. And every time I see them, I'd be like, look at them all grown up.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite quote in the book? Or one of your favorite quotes?
Oh, wow.
There's probably many.
But for me, they mentioned the one about the big boys. You know, that was one of my favorite. If you're going to get in there and play, you know, you might as well get prepared to get knocked down. You know, just brush them bruises up and keep going. And let me see her other one. I don't know, it's so many.
But I like the one by Tom Cruise. You can be humble and still be confident. And then I like the one where she mentioned you know, you don't just get older, you get fucking better. That's I love that. Because you know, we all dwell on, damn, I'm getting old. I say all the time, oh, I'm getting old. You know?
I say it too.
Yeah. Like that time I'm old, but I like that. That was just a little. I like that. You don't get older, you get better.
Right. And then I like when she said, I forgot exactly how she said it, but like when you reach a certain point in life, you reinvent yourself, you know, and keep going and like start over, you know, certain chapters. So like she was able to qualify for certain roles when she was younger, but as she got older, you know, she had to retire those roles and move on to something else. So I'm all about that. Look, when after it's done, reinvent yourself, you know, keep going, because it's not the end. Even though everybody slips into, you know, like she said, at one point she was sad and she was like, I'm gonna move and this, that, and the other. And then other opportunities, you know, start popping up because she thought she was just getting too old for the acting scene and something else came up.
Their standards, love.
What you say, Lasandra?
I said too old by Hollywood standards because they really put the age thing on the women in Hollywood.
Yeah, they do.
They put an age thing on Black women. You see a lot of older white women acting, but they don't do as much for women, like how I don't know if she had a quote for it, but when she was saying that know your worth, because you know a lot of the men were getting paid more money.
Yeah.
That's even in the industry today where I work at. The men get paid more money. It don't matter if they black, white, they're getting paid more money than the black and white women where I work at.
Yeah, that's always kind of been. I went to. Anybody went to that exhibit called Womanish in Chicago City? Yeah, and they talk about that, like women. We always was somewhat on the back burner for certain things, and then especially African American women.
Sure.
No, I didn't do the Womanish, but I know you and Lasandra went. Or y'all was talking about that before.
I
And I
also
think
like the quote when she was talking about Uma, when she had gotten to Quentin's face and she was cussing him out, and she was like, you know, a lot of times people, you have to learn how to tell people kiss your ass in a dignifying way, you know, and fight for what you want, not just run out there and be belligerent, because they won't listen to you, because now it seems like, oh no. She's like, it's a time and a place and opportunity, but most people don't understand. They got to wait for that time and place and opportunity to present their case for when they want something.
That when I was listening to her talk about that Uma thing, I was like, if that ain't the whitest woman shit that just transpired with that whole interaction, I was like, that is some white women shit. And sometimes we as Black women, we do need to be real back in, because we so used to having to take up for ourselves. And so she really, and it's like when they try to say certain things about us, it's because we come from a different culture than they come from. And so when she was telling, I was like, oh, this some white woman shit. She's white woman shit, girl. You better take that white woman shit in, you know, because I mean, it's facts. I ain't never had to work in corporate America, but I've just heard so many people talk about
It's just like that.
America and just how you have to navigate
But you know,
with
where
your
we're at,
facial.
it's just like that. But what's ironic is they don't know how to deal with the Black culture. So if it's a place like wherever we're at, if they need somebody to get somebody in check, the first person they want to hire is a Black woman, because they don't know how to get them in check or get them in line. You know, then once we get them in line, they ain't gonna give us credit. And that's the jacked up part. We working just as hard, but then they'll put somebody, a white man, in there saying, oh, this is what he did. He ain't did nothing but get what I reap the benefits of what I provided.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
so when they need to put somebody in check, that's when they come to the Black women, huh?
Yeah, that's who they want to hire, because they figure it ain't so much that we put people in check. We know how to talk to people and tell them we mean business, but they don't know how to tell people they mean business or make them follow instructions. You know, here's the thing, like in my place, I always tell them, all my employees, this is free will employment. You want drafted here, you know, you signed up. I ain't forced you coming here. You know what I'm saying? It's free will employment. But it's like they're scared to tell them that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
no, they hire us to put them in check, because I have to get my job. I'm a supervisor just to put them in check.
Right.
Anything else that goes on as far as big wig, big shot meetings, they don't even mumble word to me. But that's they like, you handle that. Like, look at here. Happy Monday, happy Friday. Let's get to the business now, y'all. And then they come on like, oh, thank you. All right, so back to what we're saying.
That's exactly it.
Did anybody else have anything to share about the favorite quotes? I particularly like the part when she said have a dream squad. I like that, you know. That was really something that stuck out to me. And also having real mentors in real life. You know, I be looking back like, damn, who my mentors? Man, fucking one damn person. I can't even tell you 5, let alone 1. I'll be like, shit, I need to regroup. I'm not doing something right here.
Well, write it down. Like she said, write down
mentor.
5 things. Write down like 5 or 6 other things that you would like to do other than what you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cons.
But you got something right, because you did say we do need to network. So you do network, we do have this book club, but also because a lot of times people feel they don't network, and they don't network, I would say, successfully. They'll go to events and they don't put themselves out there, or they don't even mention like, oh, I don't know. When we went to the season 52, there was a young lady there, and she was doing some other kind of business. And, you know, that was still, even though we were discussing the book with Connie, it was still a networking opportunity.
Oh, Tressica, yeah. Okay.
You know, so every time we discuss a lot of things. I think I don't know, the young lady with the black hat, what's her name?
Diane.
Diane,
Oh, Michelle, which one?
Michelle.
Michelle.
We was discussing another book. I think she was somewhere on a trip somewhere. I think that was her.
I was driving into Dallas. I was driving into Dallas. Is that
No, it was somewhere in Atlanta. That wasn't you? In Atlanta?
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
No, that's probably when she was moving to Texas.
No, they was on a girls trip in Atlanta. They had went to, and she was like, "Oh, this is such and such place."
Oh, that was starting in now when you was with your friends that time, and I don't know where you was at, but you was with some girls. You was like, I came over here with me and my friends. We just kicking it, da da da. Oh, I remember.
I take a lot of trips. I have no idea.
You had to step away from them and talk to us, and you like, I do my book club.
What's the month? And then I could tell y'all.
Girl.
I don't fucking remember. I take a lot of trips.
But yeah, that's her.
She looking like,
That's
okay.
That was still, it was like a nice place. Oh, I can do that, but most times we don't take opportunity of the things that we see and take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But I did like that. Sometimes I just be like, oh no, I don't feel like going, and I don't go.
Yeah.
So I had to put in the effort to make myself to do it.
Yeah, I'm very social though. I'm a social creature.
Yeah, she
by
is.
nature.
She go anywhere by herself. She don't care. She would go overseas by herself. Be like, peace, I'm gone, y'all.
That's the best traveling.
That's the way to start. Look, that's one of my goals. I got it in my phone. Like, I'm not gonna be asking people because people will hold you back.
Sure enough.
Everybody's not ready when you ready, and then you trying to be ready when they ready, and it just and out. So sometimes you got to venture out and do stuff, by yourself on your own. Like my birthday coming up next month, I got about 10 things I done seen that I want to do. And I'm like, okay, should I ask somebody or should I just do this experience by myself? Some things you would like to experience with people because it's more.
Let's book it. This is what I did. My sister always talked about she wanted to do a birthday trip because she in Chicago, y'all cold, and we not. And so I saw like a flight and it was going to Playa del Carmen and I was like, I can do that. It's gonna be February, ain't shit going on. I work from home, whatever. I'm gonna just book it. Oh, it's around my sister's birthday. Okay, I'm gonna just book it. I wasn't really fooling with her then because she pissed me off, but I still booked it. And then I was like, you want to go on this trip? It's your birthday time. You can go. And so now we going to Playa for her birthday. She asked some other people. She asked other people to go.
Right. You book it and then invite.
And it's still only us two going because other people booked and then they changed their mind or some came up. I ain't got time for that. Like she was like, oh, the COVID numbers. I said, well, if you ain't gonna go, I'm still gonna go.
So this COVID gonna be around for a minute, so we have to learn how to maneuver around it. And
you have to learn to live with it.
Do what you need to do that makes you feel safe, whether you're vaccinated or not, because it's not going nowhere unless you're gonna talk to yourself and then you're gonna die from depression.
There you go.
Just like that. Bam.
Just like
that's what I say. So book that trip. Do your birthday thing. Get it together, honey. If don't nobody celebrate me, I'm gonna always celebrate me. A birthday is a holiday to me. Your birthday is your holiday. When folks be like, I don't be tripping, baby. I came in this world, honey, and the doctor was like, you got a girl, so that means it was a celebration. Let's celebrate us, honey.
That's right.
That's right.
to celebrate every birthday, and my mama always right there with me, like, girl, I'm celebrating too.
Yeah. But I've learned you can't be asking a whole bunch of people because they'll just ruin everything.
They'll ruin it.
Why you want to do that? That don't sound like fun. No.
Yes.
Like one thing I did like what she said, Vivica said, be uncomfortable to get comfortable or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm in.
And they say that part.
That's what I'm in right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Be uncomfortable.
To be comfortable.
I just said that. I don't even know she said that. I wonder, did I get it? Because I just said it today when I was in my meeting for my challenge. And they was like, what you take away from it? And I was like, being uncomfortable. I was like, because I love to eat and I love to drink. And I was like, now we going to one cocktail a week. Like, what that look like? What's that?
Who doing that?
It's gonna make you uncomfortable, Michelle.
Yeah, yeah. So now I'm trying to navigate life.
Yeah.
With, because I can work out. Like that ain't nothing. If I can have a team of people, I can work out. It's the eating and the drinking. I'm a social person. When you a social person,
yeah,
part of that is eating and drinking.
She mentioned that in her book too.
Yeah,
about entertaining people and
Yeah.
Going out, and then you have to make means to where it's affordable or not, where everybody's doing it. Go to cafes, open cafes where people, you order your food, pay for it, go sit down. That way everybody, you ain't worrying about splitting the check, doing whatever, or
right.
We don't got the problems in Dallas. They split the check automatically. That's some Chicago shit that gets on my nerves, because in Dallas it's so refreshing. They be when they come to the table, you want to split the check, or they automatically split it. And I think that takes away a lot of the confusion and just stuff that's going on with going out, where you just can enjoy, because you ain't got to worry about this bitch buying 5 damn drinks and she knows
she gonna be short.
Right. Still gonna be split versus she gonna only have one because she knows she gotta pay for it by our dango self.
Hello.
I'd be like, you don't want to go with me because you're gonna be back there washing dishes or giving up some for that cookie, honey. I can't. I got mine. I may got a little bit of yours. Better handle it. Like she said, do your life on a budget. No matter what you got, you dress on a budget, you do your know that you deserve it. Don't go up here ordering caviar and you can't do it now.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with the big dogs.
Like, keep that many. I suggest we sneak a bottle in and let's have a good night. Cause look.
Because them drinks do be expensive at them restaurants, boy. You get a glass, that's $15. Damn, I could have got a whole bottle for $15.
Drinks used to be like $8, 10 on the high side. Now drinks like $15, $18,
$20 all day. Yes, and they still the same thing.
That too in the book about buying wine. She said we will all go out.
Oh yeah,
and everybody buy some cheap wine and whatever. But you still have to have a good circle of friends too, because some people be like, I don't drink that. You don't.
yeah.
But okay, when I'm paying for it, you don't drink it. Okay.
Yeah.
And she talked about that your circle should be semblance of you and things to you like to do.
Right.
Yeah, I like that too. Just squad, representing yourself, and then not down to yourself. You just know that you deserve it and just do what you got to do.
I also like when she said about her friends. One of her friends, the two friends got together, her two best friends. She felt they was arguing over it first, but when the one friend launched the business, she went on a rant saying, "Oh, took my best friend. I introduced you guys together," but she didn't realize, other people have stuff going on. A lot of times we always think it's me, and I don't think about what the other people are going on. I don't even take time to acknowledge, oh, this person is in a relationship, this person got a new job, or this person is trying to launch their business. But I do appreciate that too.
Yeah.
My friends, some of them not like, I like them all equal to me in certain aspects, but I have some that's better off, and so they can introduce me to different things and new things too. I remember last year with my one friend, we went to a spa, this place she goes to for facials and everything. Yeah, I paid like $250 just for a facial, and then I bought products after, so it was like a total of $400 by the time I left up out of this place. And we were leaving, and we were at the elevator, and I'm like, girl, you got me out here doing rich people shit. Like, this is what you do. I like to get more for my money. I'm like, I'm paying this type of money for like a facial. It was really good, and I really liked it and everything, and the products and stuff. But I'm like, this isn't something that I would normally do to treat myself. I'd be on Groupon looking for me a special.
And you have to step outside the box and do those things,
Once in a while, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And that itself is another important lesson. Sometimes we undervalue our worth. You know, even though that was like whatever. So you know, there's spas that charge $30. You know, they're undervaluing their worth. Like how you said, it's really good. The $30 spas are really good, but a lot of places, a lot of people, they undervalue their worth.
And it's okay to do it every, you know, treat yourself every now and then. Like a couple weeks ago. And then I also like when she said, you know, you don't have to be going nowhere to really get dressed up and spruced up sometimes. A couple weeks ago, it was a little celebration for me because I got some stuff that I'm working on. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna date myself tonight. So I had asked one friend like a couple days, and she was like, she had something to do or whatever. And I said, oh, I'm stopping right there. I was like, I'm just gonna go by myself. And it was a little restaurant that I wanted to try. And so I went out, I came home. You thought I was going on a date. I came home, I jumped in the shower. I got my best jeans, my cutest sweater, my little boots with a little heel. I put some lipstick, even though we wearing masks. I put on some perfume. Like, so I felt like I was going on a date, but I was dating myself. And so when I went into the restaurant, they was like, okay, is anyone else joining you? Nope, just me. I had a good time. I ordered myself a little, it was a sangria flight, and I'm not a big drinker. I was scoffing those drinks down so I can get my money's worth, but I was so tipsy when I left out of there. I never do that again.
What did you eat? What you eat?
It was like I had ordered, like, I love tacos, so I ordered like these shrimp tacos. It was a cute little place, and they had these cute flights, and it's in like downtown Naperville. So every time I would see it on social media, I was like, I'm going there. And so this particular day I said, okay, this is gonna be my celebration, but I'm dating myself, you know, and I got dressed up for it. I was like, okay, I'm not going in there with no sweats, and I'm a dress, because I haven't dressed up in a while. Pandemic, I don't go out and network like I used to.
Yeah.
Good. It felt good. And I got home, I was like, well, that was cute.
That's good.
Same thing myself, dating myself, you know, trying to do the same thing, take yourself out every once in a while. I also like downtown Naperville, it's a place called Tapville.
Oh, that's where I was at, girl.
There you go. I figured it sounded like that. I love Tapville.
Yeah, I've never been. I've heard of it, but I haven't went yet. I heard of it.
Yep, that's where I went. I have been wanting to go. You know, you got to experiences in life. We all know now with what's going on, how short life can be, and it's still getting shorter and shorter. So change yourself.
Yeah, that is so true.
Michelle, just jump up and get in the car. Say you're moving to Texas, child. You have to. Well, Michelle.
I know.
Well, Sandra, fly to Vegas.
I know. When Tanisha said she moved to Texas, I thought about it. I said, you know what? Should I move to Texas?
What part of Texas did you move to?
I'm in Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah, I have a friend who stays in Louisville, Texas, right by Dallas. But I want to go to San Antonio and visit.
For what?
I don't know, just to explore, just to go, just to see.
Oh, okay.
San Antonio and Houston, just to go so I can see.
Yeah, Houston got good food. Dallas don't have good food. This food sucks here. Oh yeah.
So what you gotta go do when you gotta eat? What do you do?
I drink my calories. Make good drinks. They food just as, I mean, when you come from Chicago, it's very hard to, you know, compete.
Top that. Yeah. That's what I hear from everybody. They say, man,
it's hard to compete.
You don't like barbecue?
You
don't like barbecue? They said they got good barbecue in Dallas.
I don't eat pork. I just eat fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But when I did, it was only one place. Like, I didn't like their barbecue like that. They barbecue not like us. Like, we do rib tips. We put sauce on our tips, and it don't be that vinegar sauce. So it's different. We a different culture. So so every time somebody say something is good, they be like, "Oh, this place is good." I raise my eyebrow because I be like, I don't know what your taste buds is, and mine is different. Yeah, it's been. I mean, if it was just me, I would be like, "Oh, it's just me. I'm just funny acting." No, it's not just me. It's all the Chicago people. We all feel this way. We like, this fucking food sucks. when you go home or when somebody come in here, you be like, bring me, put it in your suitcase.
My niece is the same way. She like, the only thing I eat down here is Mexican food. That's it.
So,
Yeah.
actually, they vegan places are better than the actual other places. Like the vegan people, they have perfected their food. Like they food be like good, but just the other restaurants, no.
Mm.
So luckily I ain't going vegan, but I'm going towards plant-based.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. Did the book change your opinion or perspective about anything after reading this book?
nope, it was everything I thought. What she said.
It's just confirmation for me, like, a lot of stuff.
What I do want to know, I hope I don't is the plastic surgery, because I didn't read it all. Did she really talk about her plastic surgery?
Mm-mm.
Because
No.
I'm sitting here like, wait a minute.
That's the thing that I probably would have wanted to. Huh?
Sorry, I just thought that maybe have been like thrown in when she was talking about reinventing yourself or whatever like that, but she didn't come right out and say, "Oh,
She
I
had
had that or the other done."
I think she kind of side talked it, like when she
Yeah.
said some young girl said, "Why you always trying to look young?" or something like that.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I just blocked her." So
And
what
she-
exactly what you doing? Her
Something
saying,
that-
"Oh, I just look good." What you doing to look young? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like something else too. I really don't like when well, she mentioned something about dressing your age or something like that. Like people like, why are you still dressing like that? You're how old are you now? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if you still look good, if you still feel good, wear what you want. Who gives a shit what somebody else thinks? Like, I don't care if you're 50, I don't care if you're 60. Wear what is pleasing to you. You don't do it for somebody else because people always have stuff to say. And it's like,
Regardless.
yeah, you look good for 50. It's like, what is 50 looking? What is it supposed to look like besides a 5 and a 0?
Right.
It's a number.
What's your age? Okay, what does that
What
mean?
is it supposed to look like? Yeah, that's all I want to know. We know some people look better than others. That's your genes or whatever have you, or how you take care of yourself. But otherwise, it's a number or
Right.
two. You know.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think she sideswiped it with the reinventing yourself and just some other stuff, but she didn't come right out and say anything about it.
Okay. That's the only thing I wanted to know. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
What are you
remember.
talking about? Plastic surgery? That's how she always looked.
no, honey.
No, she had some things.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, girl,
Janet Jackson,
let me tell you something. Just me trying to read the book, that was part of the issue because she didn't have some lip injections. She didn't have some fillers.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept hearing the blubber with the lips, and it's just like,
and the teeth.
yeah. So it was just, that was part of me trying to push through is listening. I'm like, girl, ooh.
Yeah.
No, it's the lip and the nose. It's more than obvious to everybody, but and then I think she gets fillers for her face.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
don't look like
Yeah.
wrinkles or whatever, because it
Yeah.
looks and sometimes you can tell when she really do it because her face looks fatter. And then when you see her later, be like, dang, she was bloated in that other scene because she done got some kind of fillers on her face to get rid of the wrinkles.
Yeah.
But she said how she, she does exercise, try to stay physically fit and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Look like I don't know if do you think she got a boob job? Because her boobs was perfect. And she talked about those.
She said she always had big boobs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She ain't always have big boobs. That's just like Tyra Banks and her oversized boobs. So if you go back to higher learning, Tyra Banks ain't had no titties. Now all of a sudden she got big boobs. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But Tyra talk about her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said they talk about what
They
needs
want
to
to.
be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be the same way in my book, y'all, when I write one day.
Because Tyra try to act like she didn't exercise. Like,
Whatever. Get out of here. You don't exercise, or you doing like one or the other.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know, Vivica, she still look good though.
She definitely.
That book, well, at least she did pick some good pictures for the book, because I'm like, this don't even look like her. And that's why I was like, let me see how old this book is. You know, it's 2018. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, what the heck? Because she don't even look like that now.
But she was younger on those pictures. That's how you Vivica. That's the Vivica that we know. She just
No, I'm talking about on
changed
the
with-
cover. The cover and the inside of the book, those pictures, like, because I swear, even though the outfit was bad that she wore to
The black and white jumpsuit.
oh no, I'm talking about the outfit she wore with 50 Cent. Because I'm
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
I hope they showed
I
it.
had to Google it because you know I'm doing this audible. I
no,
thought
I Googled it
remember
already. Her and
It's in the book.
6ix9ine and all that. 6ix9ine wasn't bad looking.
Yeah, I do remember him being nice looking, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the book when she had that picture of that gray dress. I was like, that was a bad
I
dress.
remember. I'm looking at it right now. She was hot.
Yeah, I had an
But she was
audible. I don't
younger
have the
too.
book.
She was what, 30 something years old at that time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, 30 some, 50 some. That's a lot of years that done went past. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
I think just being in Hollywood is just a part of plastic surgery. Like it's just something that they do because they got so much fucking money. She ain't got no goddamn kids. She got god kids. So it's like, what the hell? She got this big ass house, probably
It's
multiple
part of their
houses.
lifestyle.
Yeah, it's just part of the lifestyle. Like when you just got so much money, you be like, fuck it. You start looking at yourself like, you know what? Shit, I need to fix my goddamn face. I need to fix this lip.
Well, I ain't never had that
you
type of money.
just start,
Yeah.
you know, and then remember she said when she took a picture one day, she was like, damn, Viv, you gotta get them arms.
Yeah. Pound or something like that. The
You know,
camera.
and she probably looked fine, but to herself, you know, you start
Mhm.
seeing shit like, damn, you gotta get them abs, you know, look at that stomach, you know, that you are your worst critic. You know, we
but
don't
like
even
you
see.
said, she had trained her. Most people don't realize when you see those people, they so fit how hard they train. Like when she was saying she was training for Kill Bill. and
Right.
Oh God, yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna show off this Kill Bill body. And you know, and I was like, I was gonna Google it, but the picture was in the book. I was like, oh, she was nice. I do remember that. But
Yeah.
on there, she had prep, I would say, and not even exercise titties. She had to have something done because you know, most women
They think they
once
do.
upon a time when I worked out, all your titties go
You,
away.
you lose your breath. Yep, you do. They
I have lost. I work out. I have never lost my boobies.
Wow.
I
have a friend that did. I was surprised. I was
I
like,
lose here. I lose my neck. My
Mhm.
stomach is the last to go. I don't really lose in my breast. I don't. I
Mm.
lose my leg. I lose everywhere. Like my breast they're very, I'm like, God damn. Everybody does say that, but
Mhm.
you have not. Do you do heavy weightlifting or you minimum with the weight? You do more cardio or you do both?
I do both. I've done it all. Like right now, I'm intensely training. Like I'm powerlifting and I ain't lost no boobies.
Okay, good.
I mean, it might have lost like an inch, but it don't be drastic. It has never been drastic for me.
Oh wow, yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's just because it's nothing but
believe
that.
It isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't. But my body goes to my face. It's free. That's when I know I'm starting to lose. Is my face is you're gonna notice it in my face more quicker than anywhere else. My legs and my stomach and my boobs is probably the last to go.
Yeah, stomach is hard. Yeah.
Mhm.
The last to go.
And sometimes the stomach don't even go.
It sure don't. Then that's when they be going to get them tummy tuck, whatever they do.
Uh-huh.
I would have been had a stomach lipo if I wasn't scared to go under.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard when you see a lot of those actresses and stuff like, especially not the actress because they kind of work. Men can work theirs, but a lot of women where it's like, God, Lee, she done had 4 kids. How her stomach still that flat?
All they stomachs flat. Damn near.
And some of them, in Hollywood, I think a lot of them going to the doctors. A lot of them not gonna tell you, but all of y'all bitches ain't perfect. All of y'all.
No, there's no way.
So no, all of y'all got the same round, big round ass now.
Right. Right. They do. They go and get it sucked out and put it in their butt and all that.
Mhm.
Right. Only people in
how they
Hollywood that have a baby.
Do it, but don't lie about it. You don't have to lie about it.
Right. They the only ones that can have a baby and then their stomach be flat. Oh, post-pregnancy.
Right, then they get on, then they start showing you their little workout routine.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to get a
after-
Right.
But they all be getting them personal trainers too. So we
Yeah, they
got
do.
that plus surgery. I mean, damn, and then they have to be a certain way. Like they have to stay looking.
cooking their food for them, most of them. So
Right,
that's
Right. Now that's the part of Hollywood I would want. I would want a
Yeah.
trainer and a chef. Like if I had to choose, those would be my thing. My thing.
That don't mean it's gonna work. Look at Oprah.
Oprah didn't tell her chef to eat.
Best of luck.
Oprah wanted to eat. She loved
Yeah.
food, and she wouldn't. She let it control her. That's what the issue was. And she always went strict. You cannot go strict with eating and then think once you stop going strict, you're gonna go to the other side. It's always the polar opposite. You gotta be in the middle and do it as a lifestyle. This has to be a journey.
Well,
Not
she
just-
on another journey now.
well, she's comfortable. She's comfortable with that weight.
good.
She comfortable with that way. She comfortable with whatever way she is right now. She comfortable. One, she ain't on TV like that.
She on Weight Watch.
She been an
She been
advocate
on
for
Weight
the
Watchers.
last 20 years.
She back
20
on TV
years.
with Weight
She ain't Weight Watching shit.
She been on Weight Watchers. Shit.
That's why she's doing it. It's money.
Listen. If I had Oprah money, I probably would be big too. Shit. You can eat whatever you want. Like you could be like, you know what? I want this fish that only is in the south of France. I want that. That's what I want for dinner. And she can have it.
That's it.
Today, the same fucking day.
So yeah, that shit will be hard. I get it.
Worry about it.
Oprah.
I do everything. I want to look out, and I got a whole garden of French roses and all this stuff. I had them come sing for me. I don't give a damn. I got Stedman in here cooking. It's there. I don't even care.
Yeah. And she was 60 some years old now? Damn
Yeah.
near 60. She don't give a fuck. She ain't on TV. She ain't on that got the Oprah show.
She
on TV. Soul Sundays.
Fuck that. She's sitting in the damn chair. Listen to what the hell they talking about. Shit. She in that Harpo fucking studio. Shit. She
Every
don't
night
give a
she
damn.
walk around.
I'm
Put
supposed to
her ass in that damn chair and ask them all questions. So, how's your life at this moment now? How have you grown intellectually and emotionally and physically? I mean, she don't give a damn. I don't blame her though. Gail ass show ain't picking up no weight.
No, she ain't. But she on TV and she done had plastic surgery too.
Yeah.
Her nose, they always do the nose. It's like, why y'all get rid of that? That's y'all signature trademark. But they get rid of the nose.
Y'all want that black nose.
Oh
Y'all want
no,
that wide. Y'all want that wide nose.
they don't want it.
It be too much in the TV. The camera be on it too.
and it's all oily. It's shining and oily and everything. It ain't enough makeup to cover that. You got to do something.
And more people had to get rid of their nose.
They all end up like this.
Oh,
Can't even
They're
fucking
telling
breathe
you,
and
we
shit.
only got so many breaks that we can stop and dab that nose. Now we
Girl. That's how they be though. I mean, look at Lil' Kim.
Oh, she looks awful. She's the worst of all of them.
She's nothing to look at.
She's the worst. And she
Feel
was
like
so
she belong in the wax museum, honey.
She is awful.
She went too far with it.
She did.
Little
Lil'
Kim.
Kim.
Look, Kim.
Oh man, y'all see the latest picture she put up? She looked like a little white woman.
Yeah.
I ain't know how she breathed that nose.
What's strange is Mary J. Blige did that outfit for the L cover, for the L spread, and then Lil' Kim got it on because that's my inspiration outfit. Like I said, I'm wearing that for my birthday this year.
Hey.
What outfit, the Gucci?
Yes, hunty. I went to go look. That sucker sold out. I said, but I'm on the lookout. I'm gonna
It's
get
the one with the jacket and the boots or something. I've seen a lot of people get that.
It's the corset, and then it got the sheer, the see-through like skirt, like
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm
Yeah,
through.
with the
Like,
underwear.
look, and she going to the beach.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be on the yacht. I ain't gonna be on the street though.
Hey,
Oh, that's right. You said that ain't for streetwear.
I ain't seen that. You gotta send us a picture of that. I ain't seen that. Where's the
So you
L
can Google
magazine?
it.
Oh, I got it right here. It's in, girl, that's my inspo. I was like, shit.
look,
Who wearing it? Mary J.
Mary J, baby. Mary J. Blige is stepping on next, honey. That's the hey, listen. That's my girl.
She been stepping up.
I'm turning 50 this year. That's why I was like,
Oh yes, Michelle, do it, honey. Yes,
Go ahead.
inspo.
do it, do it. When is your birthday?
August 19th.
Oh, and it's warm. Yes,
Some-
hot, good and hot.
Okay.
Yeah, Michelle. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see inspiration like that.
Yeah, stay focused so I can stay focused.
'Cause of-
Uh-huh.
50, I'm gonna be showing y'all my latest creation of food. I'm not gonna know nothing else. Okay. Moo for y'all.
Do you? Do you?
Your creation of food. What you mean by that?
That's the only thing I would come out with new. I wouldn't have any other thing like, body weight loss, nothing like that. I would just have a new inspiration for food. I would show you my new platter, or I'll show you my new moo. That's what
You like to cook? You like to cook?
I like to cook. I like
Okay.
to come. I could show you my offspring, the ones that I'm developing for the world. I got a couple fine sons that's ready for somebody's daughter one day.
Oh, you got 5? You got 5 boys?
No, I wish I did. I
Oh.
got 2 girls, but I said I got a couple fine sons that's
Oh, fine.
we
Okay.
getting them ready for my daughter one day. Respectfully.
Okay, here goes. I just posted it in the group chat.
Okay, thank you. What aspect of the story did you most relate to Vivica Fox? Like, which one of the parts of her story did you relate to the most? I know they're gonna be like, why she posting this?
I know.
Inspiration. Put inspiration underneath there. Say
Like, this ain't got nothing to
inspiration.
do with no book.
Hold on.
Mary, come on, Mary. Come on, Michelle. Come on.
Go
Come through
ahead,
yet.
girl.
Come on.
Oh, there it is.
That's a two-piece. It's a two-piece or
Oh,
one
that,
piece.
yes.
Oh,
honey.
wow.
That's a 2-piece or 1 piece.
It's a 2-piece. It's
That's-
really a 3-piece because it's a corset, it's underwear, and it's like a skirt or whatever that is. Baby, listen, I'm trying to manifest all this. The freaking yacht I'm trying to get on is sold out. I said I gotta manifest this. I gotta manifest a lot.
Yeah, you gotta start early. Yeah.
I'm manifesting this outfit because it was sold out when I went to go look because she just dropped it. So I probably got to go inside the store. They probably do have them, but sometimes on the site they'll say they don't have it.
In there.
Do it.
I would say with the book, I took a lot of things from it, but I mean, in my life journey, I'm starting all the way over. So, you know what I mean? I love Mary J. Blige, like Michelle's saying. I like Vivica Fox and everybody else, and anybody or any woman that's a Black woman that's trying to strive to be better and offering any type of advice. I appreciate it. So, you know what I mean? At this point, I love many quotes. Like she said, you can't aim if you don't have a target. I got plenty of targets and I'm working on my aim, and I love the fact she says, turn your haters into congratulators. That's exactly what we doing. And, and just staying motivated, staying positive, and just trying to keep going through the journey because, this thing as women is hard. It ain't easy. And, and I love when she says, life is going to change, get in front of it. That's what I'm exactly trying to work on, because instead of complaining about it, I'm just trying to jump in front of it. I'm just trying to get it done, because I complain about it all day long, but it's still not going to change.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be here, so it's like, we might as well make the best of it, and let's just keep this party going.
Anybody else?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by this outfit. What was the question?
What was the most part of the story that you can relate to with Vivica? What could you relate to the most in her story? Or what part of the book that you can relate to the most?
I think what Angel said, I kind of agree. I like I always felt like Vivica had a hustler spirit. So what she was kind of like talking about in the book, I really already kind of knew that about her, but it's just reinforcing because I'm moving into other aspects in my career. So I really was glad we chose this book because I was like, I need to get more inspiration and motivation.
You chose the book, Missy.
Who said what I say?
You chose the book.
I know.
You said I'm glad we chose it. No,
Thank you.
Give yourself the credit, okay?
Look, the one time I'm trying not to be self-absorbed, that was it. I was trying not to be self-inclusive. My sister said I'm self-absorbed sometimes. So sometimes I try to be inclusive. I know I chose this book. I saw it and was like, oh, Vivica. I didn't think we was gonna pick it.
Work on your change, Michelle. Tiny's trying to bring you down. Go ahead, girl.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she one of them people in the book. She one of them people.
I was trying to give her props.
You was, Tanisha. It's okay. I like how everybody leaned into the book too, that we all did. I like I said, I felt like she always had that hustling spirit, and me moving into new portions of my career, I was like, oh, this would be a great time to see how Vivica did it, because she's a Black female from Indiana, moved into Hollywood, and she never stopped working.
Yep.
She never stopped working. She kept that hustle going, and it's still going.
It's still going. Yeah. She started early too.
So it's like, I was like, let me see. I need some fire up under my butt sometimes, because sometimes I get complacent. And so
yeah,
I liked it. Even though I like that Vivica, she multifaceted, because she got some hood in her, and she'll put on that, that proper white girl, but she always gonna have that hood Vivica. That's what I like. I liked everything about the book so far that I've listened to, once I tapped in on the other side and took it and looked at it from a different lens. Yeah. I like it. Because at first, it was a struggle.
Did you download the book, Michelle? Because you probably should do that. Download it.
What you mean?
On Nook?
I mean, I gotta pay for it again.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because I was trying to find it for free. It wasn't on Libby. I couldn't find it on this library thing. And then I just went to my local library, and I was trying to find like the DVD, the CD or whatever to put, listen to in my car. They didn't have it. And then, how sometimes you can get the first 59 pages for free. So I was just do that. I was like, I'm just gonna read this, and then I'll like improvise. I know what was coming after what. But I said, no, let me go get just get the book. And I'm surprised. Like, I'm really surprised I took time out to do that. I thought my ADD was gonna really kick in. Yeah, I did. I read it.
Yeah, it was a really easy read, and I think a lot of
and interesting.
It was. That's why I was telling Michelle, girl, you can read this in a day. How you zoom through books, but yeah, she said a lot of things that we can take with us as women, to help us further in our career, in our dreams, our goals. You know what I mean? So, that's why I was like, girl, I'm writing down everything. I'm highlighting you know what I'm saying? Because she has some really good pointers, and that's what she wrote the book for. It was for us to, further in our dream or our different aspects in our lives, because we're all going down different paths. You know what I mean? And we're getting older, and that's another thing I liked about it. Like, she showed how she was younger, and then now it's like I'm older, so I had to change some things. I had to switch some stuff up. I couldn't do this before, now I got to do this. And then she even told us how she was going to give up at one point. She was like, look, maybe the acting ain't for me. But, she maneuvered and got some more roles and got some more this, and then she had to just change some things in her life, and sometimes we're scared to do that, or afraid, or have fear, and you just can't be like that. You just got to go for it and be like, bam. Like you said, get older and get better. Well, get fucking better is what she said.
That's what she said now.
So
I like at the end, how she kind of dedicate, you know, she was like, keep pushing, keep moving, you know, your best friend, sister girl, this, that, and the other. And then she signed it. And I was like, okay, that was a motivation, you know, to keep going, whatever you're struggling with. So I like that too. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She talked about setting new goals. I always have some new goals, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just need people to push you or talk to you. Like she said, get you a leader. Her lawyer, entertainment lawyer friend, she was like, even if you don't have a lawyer friend, get somebody that's business savvy, you know, that can help you along the way, you know. And I'll be sitting here thinking like, man, because I'll be trying to have all these thoughts in my head, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to talk to people and kind of let them out and bounce stuff off of them or have them bring stuff to you, you know.
Right.
So it was really interesting hearing her talk about that, you know. I also like how she talked about Will Smith. Remember when they was doing that Independence Day, and she was like, "Shit, I'm on my day off. I'm having me a drink." Shit, then like, we can go up there and do some damn push-ups. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You got to show up and be good. She like, "Oh, okay, Will, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Put this drink down, shit." You know, because sometimes you need somebody to push you and be like, you know what? Don't be slacking off and shit. You got this opportunity that came in your hand. You know, keep moving forward, you know. And I'm like, I'm always encouraging people to do this and do that, you know what I mean? But then you look like, well, damn, who gonna encourage me? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what she said, ask people around you for advice and how you doing. Just like when Michelle and I had about 3 weeks ago, and I was asking you advice about, you know, and I'm glad because I took a couple of things away from it. There was some things I pushed to the side, and when she mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about, you know, doing that. So, you know, you just have to lean on each other.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all was talking about some school stuff, and I had no idea what the hell they was talking about. I'm like, yeah, y'all need to get each other number, and y'all need to talk about that because she can help her. You know what I mean? That's another thing that's good to have a women's group too. Everybody can talk to each other and kind of bounce things off like you did, Diane, when you couldn't find a free Audible. Angel was able to talk to you about that, you know. And it's just good to connect, you know, like Yolanda was saying, she talked to Tressica about some things when they met up. So it's just good to, I think, have another outlet, you know, as far as women, especially nowadays. And then, you know, we all can kind of help each other and connect in some kind of way, you know. I really like that. You know, that's why when I chose people, I thought who could be good for a group like this, you know, and I tried to get people that had a certain kind of mindset, you know what I mean? So that helped. And I know how your guys' spirits are, you know, and we have a fun time being together. We can talk about a lot of issues, you know, and open up about things. Just like when Angel came on, she was talking about some things she had dealt with, you know, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was able to relate.
Yes, and now I can talk to her. She can talk to me about some things or whatever questions I may have, or questions she may have, you know, because now we both been through the same thing, and it's just important to have an outlet to talk to people, you know, because sometimes you feel like you're alone and nobody been through this but me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to share it with nobody, or you don't feel comfortable with talking to people about things. So I think that's just really good, you know, especially for the group. So I want to talk about that. But Yolanda, did you have anything to share?
Well, a couple of points. She did mention the fear thing. I think she quoted Nelson Mandela. I don't remember the exact quote, but she did mention that. But what I also enjoyed was she was like, don't get comfortable off of somebody else's success. When she was staying in an apartment that was Prince's girlfriend or whatever. And she said, you know, she had gotten, even today, you know, we go out, this friend always buying, or this friend always treating everything. Sometimes you get comfortable with that and thinking, oh, I ain't got to worry about it. No, you need to have your own. Even if it's little things, you know, this friend is always going to do this. Even with arranging trips, this friend is always going to set up the trips. You got to get outside of being like uncomfortable. Still like that. But, you know, a lot of times we do depend on certain people to do things for us and not think nothing of it. Like, oh, it's always going to be that way. No, it's not always going to be that way.
She also mentioned some things about her biggest regret was not being a mother. And when she was talking to Oprah, I was like, wow, I did not know she felt like that. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because hell, Oprah was surprised. She was like, damn, I didn't know you felt like that, you know? But in so many ways, she said she didn't even know she felt like that. It just came out. Like, that is one of my biggest regrets, you know? So it lets you know that she really did want a child, but it just didn't happen. You know, she wasn't with the right person and she just regrets that. But she has her godchildren or whatever, but that's something that she'll never be able to, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, did she say, because I didn't see it, hear it all. Is it that she couldn't have kids or it just didn't happen? Did she
I
say?
think it just didn't happen.
It
and now
didn't happen
yeah,
because her lifestyle, she got busy. Like Oprah was saying, I think if I had kids, I would be the worst. I would have been the worst mom because I have to do this, then I wouldn't have been able to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
because success means you have to sacrifice a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she said her children will have been the ones she had to sacrifice.
Yeah.
And they should they probably would have been an Oprah talking about how she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? In other words.
That's every, you know what I mean? You have to sacrifice if you do have children. You know, I know I 3 years because I have children, you know, like I really wanted to be a surgeon and I could have been a surgeon, but that's not set up for my life with my children.
Mm-hmm.
And so you make that sacrifice and I could do something different, right? But I'm not, because you have a different focus when you have children.
And like she stated in the book, when they call her, she got to fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
Just like she said it, I got to go. When they call me, I got to get on the plane right then and there. I got to drop everything and go.
Yeah.
But she said, but she also said, I didn't know I can have it all, but you can only have it in season.
Oh, yeah.
So she thought, I can't have no kids. I got to just be straight successful. That's it. But she said if she would have known differently now, she would do it differently. Because she spoke about Holly Berry, how she was saying how she had a child. And she was like, man, if I would have known, I would have had 5 of these kids, you know? So, but I do believe that Hollywood, they require a lot from you. And it makes you almost don't want to have a child because you feel like, well, damn, I don't have time. I mean, they own your ass 24/7, calling you all times of night, all times in the morning. You working all motherfucking day, all night. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, damn, well, how the fuck am I supposed to have a kid? You know, because you got to stop your life almost to have a kid and be pregnant and go through that. And people looking at you a certain way on the magazine. Now you got this big old stomach and you get gaining weight. You know, it's a lot dealing with that in Hollywood. And I've heard so many people talk about how they feel like they felt bad of having a child. You know how Laura Hill talked about it in her thing. She's like, they wanted me to have an abortion. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't the only one, Jody Watley. A lot of them talk about it.
Yeah. They didn't want Whitney Houston to have a baby. They was like, no, you got to sing. She was like, look, I'm finna chill. You know, because you know she wanted the baby or whatever, but it's like you almost feel like you stepping on somebody's toes, or you ashamed, or I don't think I should do this, or you just don't feel so, you know, how you're supposed to feel when you're pregnant. You be like, damn, I think I messed up, you know. I don't know what's gonna happen with my career, you know what I mean? Because it just be a lot of stuff that's going on in Hollywood. Like it's a lot of pressure, that's for sure. You know,
It is.
But yeah, Angel, I did take away some of the pointers that I don't know if you noticed it, but I'm gonna just pull it out and give it to you. She talked about that Brookstone fan, girl. Did you remember that?
Yes.
I googled that shit real quick. Like, oh yeah, I will be ordering that shit.
What is it?
Like, it's a Brookstone fan. It's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mini fan just for yourself.
Oh, fan. Yeah.
Oh, a fan.
For hot flashes.
Oh, it's when you hot flashing.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a hot flashing season 2, Tanisha?
Every now and then, ma'am.
I gotta go back to, because I was doing apple cider vinegar and they went away and I stopped and they back. So I gotta start back being faithful with the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, I keep it in my refrigerator. I don't drink it every day, but I do keep it in my refrigerator.
I got the liquid, the peel, whatever you want it. I got it, but I don't know. Help.
Do you take it every day? Do you do it every day?
I would say I do it the other day.
I had did it consistently for 3, I think it was like 3 weeks, and I noticed the decrease, and then they went away.
My problem is this. I feel like, and Tanisha can probably relate, why are we having this issue when we ain't got no dang on uterus? Like,
yeah. But they say you will have them you wasn't supposed to, but I have quite a few girlfriends that had hysterectomies, and they was like, I have them even more now, before they even got it, had the
I
surgery.
think it's because we have low estrogen.
Yeah, always all my life. I got my ovaries, so it's like.
Okay, so you didn't do a full one.
Yeah, for me, I didn't do a full. I got my ovaries because she was like, "Well, you too." I mean, I ain't young. She feel like I'm too young to not have nothing in there. So she left the ovaries, but I don't know. Even before I had hysterectomy, I feel like I was having flashes. I don't know. I think it's just whatever our body mechanism is.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've always had low estrogen because I would take birth control with more estrogen or
Mm.
additional.
Me too.
Yeah, I was having a hot
Yeah,
flash.
I'm
before.
like,
Yeah, so
I was
that really was a good one.
Mhm. Yeah, I was having them before the surgery. Actually, I was having them. I had took the depot shot. I was having them then, and it was real bad then, but it's not so bad now. But I do have them like when I'm getting ready and stuff in the morning. I'd be like, "Fuck, I gotta get out this house. Where is the door?"
Girl, I fractured my foot doing that. So hot, getting dressed in the morning and trying to get out the room. Too hot. Fell off the tub and foot fractured.
Just open your window, girl. Just leave. Do you know the other night I slept with my window open? I didn't even know I did.
Wow.
Because I slept so good. I don't know. But yeah, just
Oh, I got
I
this
woke up
fan y'all talking
like,
about.
damn. Huh?
Oh, so I got this fan y'all talking about. Y'all got the one with the mister?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I have a Mr. fan. But I feel like my subconsciousness at night takes over me with that mist. But even the mist don't even help. It'd be like, it's still hot. It's hot.
Really?
Let me
The
see.
mist fan, is that the one that sprays?
Yeah.
It'll be fan, but it also be like you can have the one where you spray it yourself, or let me see yours.
Well,
I
mine
ain't got that. I'm gonna order it.
No, I'm talking about the one that she told y'all about. You just had it in your hand, Tony.
I didn't have it in my hand. I don't even have it. I'm just saying she talked about the book.
Oh, I thought you had a fan. I thought you had a handheld fan.
No, I'm gonna order it though.
All right.
Tomorrow, maybe today when I get offline, I'm gonna get it.
Let me know if you find a coupon or something,
It ain't number $20, Angel.
That's it?
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, then.
That's why I was like,
this is what
shit,
y'all talking about.
I'm taking a lot of pointers from her ass. And they got a damn pen too. They got a pen out
Hold
too.
on, I'll be right back.
They got a pen out too.
Okay.
It's called, yeah, just right. Just go into Google or whatever, or go into the actual website and pull up the pen and then pull up the pen. It'll come right up. I'm getting both. Because you can carry it with that.
This the one I got.
The handheld. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of big. This one is the more smaller one, but I like that one too. I think you had that one was on the boat, didn't you?
I did. It was hot.
That's a personal damn thing. Where'd you get that one from?
This wholesale place down here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just need something I can put in my purse.
Mine is the humidifier one with the fan, and it sprays the mist.
Oh, okay.
Infomercials of TV. But I got it from 5 and below.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, Menards, one of the two.
It's a 5 Below up the street. I'm gonna have to check it out. But I know if I order this, it'll be here this week. And if she talking about this, what she used, because she said a lot of stuff that, like I say, far as what the celebrities and stuff use. So
right.
I think it works.
What she carry in her purse, I like that too.
Now, if the shit was too much money, I'd have been like, fuck that. Girl, I saw that shit, it was like $9.99, and I was like, ordering that shit. Yes.
Click on it. Click on it.
Click. Yes, girl. So I was just giving you that point in case if you missed that or not. But yeah.
What do you have, Miss Tanisha?
But yeah. All right. So, I think we discussed a lot about the book. We can start figuring out what we're gonna read for next month. Michelle, unfortunately, you can't pick, but you can definitely send me your number. And Angel, Diane, And Yolanda can give me what book y'all want to read. Did y'all everybody have a list of the books that we have on our list of books to read? Do
No,
everybody have that?
no.
No. Okay.
I can't speak for everybody, but silence means no.
You know what? I just updated this yesterday, I think. Hold on. What's today's date?
30th?
The 30th? Okay, I think I updated it yesterday because somebody told me about a new book to put on there. Angel and Yolanda. You need it too, Yolanda?
Yeah, because I don't know where it's at.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome.
I told you, girl, the
I'm just
silence.
so happy to see y'all. Yolanda, you know I got your shirt, your sweatshirt, and Diane, I got you.
I know I got it.
I'll work on getting it.
You want me to just send it to you by UPS?
You don't have to send it to me. I can pick it up.
Okay. Diane, you got the list. Michelle, you got the list.
I had already gave you mine. That's
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I got it. It came.
Okay.
I think. Wait, hold on. You sent it to the
I
group?
think No, I didn't. Girl, it's so damn long. I don't even want to send it to the It's so
They on there.
They might scare their ass. God damn, how many motherfuckers? Michelle, you need it too?
No, I can't pick.
Oh, yes, right, you can't. My bad. That's right.
Michelle, where you gonna celebrate your birthday at? In Texas?
No, I'm not gonna be here.
Oh.
I haven't decided. I mean, I have decided, but the trip has sold out. So I'm just trying to.
Oh, you're looking to go somewhere. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year I actually did a solo. I did New York, Delaware, and Philadelphia.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm trying to do the 50 states.
Yeah.
I was trying to do about 50, but that ain't happening.
That's okay. Vivica said, keep pushing. When you get it done, you just get it done. When you
because what I got left is whack ass.
We all gonna be Vivica said.
Look, Angel, I'm gonna need you to take the book and go in front of her house and take a picture.
I was sure gonna say the same damn thing. Go stand in front of her mama house and just stand there and get out your car, take a picture,
with the
and run back in the car
and take a picture.
I may be able to do that for y'all.
And just send it to the group and be like, this Vivica mama house. I'll be like,
right, look, and then Tanisha, you post it.
Right.
Friend too, like she was in the group.
Right. Or next time your auntie call you, can tell them next time you catch them in the yard doing some yard. Just snap a picture like a damn
over that way. I would be over that
like
way.
them people. What you call them people? The
paparazzi.
We'll be over that way next week because my son do got a basketball game. So
next time y'all see Vivica at the basketball game, make sure you
take a picture of the high school, a picture of her house, and tag. She's gonna be like, "Oh, they was really into this." Like, yeah, this saved my life.
Next time you see her in Walmart, get that picture. I'm not playing, Angel. I'm laughing, but I'm not playing. I'm fucking serious.
We gotta look for someone in a baseball cap because she always says she mostly go in the baseball.
Exactly.
And she
get her ass. Get one of your little kids. Get one of your little kids. Go over there. She ain't gonna think about no kid. Take that picture. And tell them they don't get that shit right. You're gonna beat that.
Don't do that. I could do that. I could do that for y'all. I will do that. The next time I go to my aunt's house, I will do
Yes,
that.
girl. Yes, please. Thank you. That's all we need. That's all we need. Cause I'm still up here, still amazed. Like, damn, I knew you was hood from Set It Off, but damn, I ain't know you was from the hood for real. Indiana, nigga. Shit, you my West Side, you from
I
Chicago.
I think they lived a pretty decent life though. They wasn't, because the mom was such a provider. They didn't struggle.
Her mama still go to Breeding Tabernacle, don't she?
Yeah, like being for real, that's the only reason why I moved to Indianapolis, because Indianapolis is that state. It's the state is Indiana, but it is the capital Indiana, and it is all that what they say. Except for everything is freaking flats. But I moved here after I lost my husband because I'm from Indiana, but I know what it can do. Like I said, I have a son to put in school in a year and a half, but I know even with me not saving for college, he'll be all right, because Indiana will put him through school with a 2.0 to any school he wants from Indiana. You know, and I'm here because of the benefits you get as a family and as a single woman. So I get what she's saying. I get what she's talking. And like I said, that's why her mom able to be in her house and mind her business.
The Jacksons is from Indiana too, right?
They from Gary, and I grew up and born right around there. They live right there by the steel mill. Now their house is caged in and somewhere there, and they put the statue up. But we've always knew that, and we always knew Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder as well. So
Stevie stayed in Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stevie
Yeah,
Wonder.
I used to work in Indiana. I used to work all up and through Northeast Indiana. We had an office in Indianapolis, but one time I was like, you know what? Let me go see where the Jacksons, because I've been back. I think I thought I had been by there, but I don't remember. So I was like, let me go by there, because I was always in Gary doing visits with my clients. And I was like, let me just go over here. I was like, ooh, this is the fucking hood. But I was like,
don't play if you don't know what you're doing.
Man, listen.
Don't go over that night when the sun go down. Don't go.
Man, listen. But I went and I was like, oh, look at that. It's such a small house. How y'all fit in this damn baby ass house? Lord,
They're doing the same thing still. And like my uncle always say, he's the leader of our tribe. He always say, make sure, baby, when you come around here at night that you fully dress. And what he mean by that is, as a woman, you got a weapon in your car and you got your gun on your hip. Because the state of Indiana, you don't need a license to have a gun, because you have the right by law to protect your household. So he telling us, you coming out, you coming to see me, because he's still on the hood in 5th and Taft. Hey, get fully dressed, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn. So you packing, Angel?
Oh yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Angel
ma'am.
hood too, just so y'all know. She hood too. Don't let her fool you. Don't let the boys fool y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Grew up in Indiana, Gary, but grew up in Chicago. My husband, born and raised from Chicago, where he was, and he's Mississippi raised. So yeah, we got it bad on both ends, but we definitely be packing. New Year's Eve, it was definitely a fireworks show, and it wasn't even no fireworks.
Yes, girl. Yeah. But so yeah, next month we was supposed to go to the play, but remember it got postponed until fall. So we
I got another play I'm gonna put out there and see if that one is
yeah, that's not until fall. You got another one?
Yeah, I ran across another one.
Okay.
Like some plays and musicals next month. Like, I want to do some of my favorite things. So that's why I said for my birthday, I think I want to fly into New York and just see. I want to see Moulin Rouge.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I heard it was an amazing set. So I kind of want to just fly in and fly back out. So like a wheels up, wheels down type of thing, come back the same day. But they don't have no late night flights. And the play started at 7. And the last flight leaving from New York is 8:30.
Southwest?
Yeah. Yep, they don't have no like red eye, no 9:30, no 10 o'clock, none of that. I'm like, man, I looked.
Did you try all the airlines or just Southwest?
Yeah, Michelle will help you out.
I tried I tried Southwest and then I went to Cheap Ticket something.
Okay.
Or
Google Flights will work too.
What is it? Google Flights?
Google, you can just put in Google Flights or google.com/flights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it'll give you pretty much all the airlines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay,
you live in
maybe
Naperville, so you can still go out of O'Hare because you live in Naperville. You still can kind of do O'Hare. So that's the good thing. You might I think you could find some.
Yeah,
What's the birthday?
trying.
What's the birthday?
It's on a Thursday on the 20th.
Michelle will meet you down there.
No, I'm not going no damn New York. It ain't summertime. I only do New York for my birthday.
Michelle, she love New York.
I do.
She want to stay warm. But then I had thought about, and then I was thinking, okay, well, if I can't do that, then I'll go to Miami and do a day in Miami. I had thought of that too. I said, maybe I should go somewhere warm. I just want to do a whole day somewhere and then like the rich people, like Vivica said, normally I just fly in and fly on out. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Is it February or March?
February, next month. The 24th.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna find something to do, but I had thought about, okay, if I can't do New York, maybe I do New York that weekend, but I'll do.
I think it's it might be Google Flights. Let me see. It's somebody that do where you can put in anywhere that you want to go. It don't have to be a specific location, and you can put that in, and it'll give you different flights.
Okay. I'm gonna have to research it again, but I looked and I couldn't find it. So the only way I could do it is on a Saturday.
Okay.
And then they got a new play called Michael, which is all about Michael Jackson. I heard that's really good too. I said, well, I'll probably go back another time to see that.
You said the 24th or the 26th?
24th. It's a Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. Yeah, I'm all about experiences this year, honey.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's on a Thursday.
Okay.
Michelle, did you text me your number?
But you can't do it, remember?
Send it to me personally.
I will. Yeah, I know not to send it in the group.
Okay. Diane, you picked something? Oh yeah, you picked something already.
Oh wait, I didn't text no number. You said text a number.
A number in a book.
Oh, yeah.
It's so many. I don't even know what to pick. I like self-help books like what we just did. Those are normally the ones I always pick.
So Diane, so a lot of the theaters, they do matinees. So could you do the matinee and still catch
yeah, nope. This particular day. So during the week, because I talked to someone at Broadway theater, and they only have just the 7 o'clock. So I was thinking, well, maybe if I just go that day and then I leave out real early the next day on Friday. So I found this little boutique hotel that I could stay at. And out at 6:30 in the morning.
Okay, make sure you tell us about your trip and what you recommend in case we want to, do the same.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, make sure you tell us about your trip and what you recommend in case we want to follow up and do the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when I was talking to the lady from the theater, I said, I just always wanted to see, some shows and I love entertainment and stuff like that. And then I said, well, maybe I'll see Moulin Rouge. I think that would, and she said, oh, the set for that is beautiful. It's almost breathtaking. I was like, well, girl, I'm doing that.
I heard too.
Oh, so Saturday, they don't have any matinees. They just got 7. So you're trying to do Thursday, Saturday is when they had a matinee.
Yeah. They have a 3 o'clock,
right.
2 or 3, and then a 7. And then during the week.
I'm thinking you going on a Saturday. You right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I'm probably gonna have to go on a Saturday. I'm gonna have to
just stay overnight. This is what I did. Because I told you I did it for my birthday. I did New York. Delaware, and Philly, but you can just do the New York part. And what I did was I did New York. I had dinner on a rooftop.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
And if you stay in the Herald Square area, it's not too far from Times Square. You literally can take the train and you get right off into Broadway, like where Broadway is at. So I would probably do that Thursday night. That because you doing Thursday to Friday, I will come in early enough just so I can catch the Thursday night show and still get some time. And then Friday I would just leave out. So I would kind of have 2 days instead of 1 day or a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say do it like that.
Yeah.
And it's like the spice is literally showing like $100 and some dollars.
Yeah, they're not that much. They're not that much. So I was like, oh, I'm doing that because the flights, it's during the week. It's cheaper during the week than it is on the weekend.
Yeah. And it's cold.
Yeah, right. Don't nobody want to go. But because I just wanted to do a day in and day out, I was gonna go early. I was gonna do lunch, do a little shopping at Soho, and then go on over there and then hop back on the plane because I don't want to bother with no suitcase or nothing like that, which I still won't because I'll probably roll up what I'm gonna take and put it in a big bag or a backpack.
There you go. Take your carry-on, girl.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not doing all that. So
okay.
I was like, okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they don't have the latest flight I see is like 10, but that flight is like a 12-hour flight.
Oh yeah. Okay, she did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the flight itinerary is trash because you really wouldn't get back home until that next morning at 9 o'clock.
I'm not doing that now.
Yeah, and it's only a 2.5 hour flight from Chicago to New York.
Yeah.
But,
it's like an hour and 59 minutes or something like that. So no, I'm not doing that. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll come back on the train. So I wasn't even thinking how far New York is from Chicago.
That's 11 hours. Is that like 11 hours?
Oh no, honey. It said 19.
It's
something.
20 hours.
Yeah. 19 something.
And you train, it take 10 hours, take 20 hours. It's double the time.
Yeah. And I was thinking, okay, if I come back on the train, then that would be cool because I never rode a train. I heard of some train rides are nice. I said, well, the experience itself. So let's do that. When it said 20 hours, I said, no, I'm not trying to experience that.
Yeah, that's how I did Philly and Delaware, where I was able to get those states. I was able to get those states because of the Amtrak. How they
connecting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because
that's all like, you're not.
They all right there. I wish I would have known Boston was so close to, I knew it was so close, but they had a train that I could literally have got on where I could have checked that one off real quick too. Now I gotta cover the Northeast area, Boston, Maine, and
now I could go and then not even do a hotel and go to my uncle's house and stay. Maybe I'll do that because he's in DC.
Oh, they got a train to go into DC?
Yeah, they even got a bus. It's like a 3-hour ride.
Oh yeah, you could probably still catch the theater then.
Yeah.
So Michelle, how many more states you got to cover to get to your 50?
I think it's like 20. They all the Midwesterns, like the Dakotas, New Mexico. So it's like the Montana places don't nobody go. Don't nobody go. So that's
so to cover 50 states, that means you have to go multiple times a year, right? Like how do you cover it in a quicker time?
So what we did was we did one time we went out, we flew into Kansas City. I didn't need Missouri, she did. So we did Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. So we did that. We drove, and then we drove to Iowa. So Iowa was tacked off, and then we drove to Nebraska. That was tacked off. So she got 4, I got 3.
And just by driving into these places.
And the states are so close together.
Close, right? So you can just go.
Just how Illinois and Indiana are so close.
Right.
So it's just like
Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana.
So when I was actually gonna do Boston,
Tennessee.
but my flight got canceled. And so I was gonna do Boston, New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, and Vermont. So that was gonna be 5 that I was gonna tackle off in just one trip. But my flight got canceled and I ain't really want to go. That was one time I didn't want to travel by myself because I was like, this is white.
Yeah, some places you gotta be
Because I'm
careful.
thinking-
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, Diane, go ahead.
No, I was just saying some places you gotta be careful travel, by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't really.
So I was thinking, that's why I was like, man, this might be a good idea for us to do that as a group.
What?
50 states?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we can still do the book club and be on Zoom if other people can't make it.
Okay. I'm not going to Kansas. I've had my share of Kansas.
No, I mean, you go where you want to go.
I don't even go to Montana.
Oh,
I
you
like
just saying just
Colorado.
kind of travel a little, places here and there.
And I'm not talking about right now. I'm just saying, over a course.
That's an
idea. I said I wanted to do Michelle Place first because she lives in Texas, so she can show us around. And then we said, I think Angel, we said Indianapolis. I think we said that. I don't know, but I know we said some places that people are already at.
Yeah.
Indy is easy. You can get an Airbnb for $25, $30 a night. It's nothing.
Or you can just drive there and drive back.
Right.
You want to drive it 2 hours? Yep, you can. We do it all the time. We go to Chicago and come right back.
Mm-hmm. What y'all
But
got
you do
down
it
there?
earlier stay.
What y'all got down there that sightseeing? Like
What do you mean? Sightseeing like art or sightseeing
a museum or something? What y'all got down there?
Your attractions.
Really, it's just sports down here. I mean, we have the art museum, the Coliseum.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like the art museum, that's something.
So like right now.
Is it black art?
Well, we have the black art going on right now. Like y'all had Soca. We have the black art going on right now. I forgot.
So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe we should come around that time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When it's something going on.
Is that for Black History Month or just like now as a Sikh
or Martin Luther King month or something?
For Black History Month is what they doing. They start from Martin Luther King month. And be all kind of stuff. But as far as sightseeing, it's really just the month of the day. They have museums and art things, but it's really just a sports kind of state. I mean, and like we were talking about the neighboring states, we're right close to Ohio, so we go to Ohio all the time.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, just so people don't have to travel alone is what I was saying. I'm not saying y'all, still do y'all own thing by yourself, but I'm just saying so we can do some stuff too, so that people, like me, can have, some people to go with a group or whatever.
Yeah, I'm cool with.
I'll be thinking somebody gonna fucking snatch me and human traffic me or something like that.
When you
Yolanda, don't be laughing,
like
Yolanda, because I know she over there getting her ass off. Don't be laughing. I do be thinking that I'm gonna be sold in another third world country.
Oh,
girl, nobody wants you. You old girl. You look, as Vivica say.
Diane, don't do that. Don't do that.
Her body parts.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Somebody still want this, baby. You better believe it.
Right.
Yeah, just kidding.
Right. No, yeah, we can do that, and then you gotta, you gotta tell me early enough so I can.
Oh, girl, you know way in advance. It ain't no time soon. I was just saying this, so we can go somewhere and travel or do something, But I had already said we was coming to Michelle Place anyway. We have been said that when she first moved to Texas, we was like, we coming down there. So that'll be the start of the trip.
Yeah, make Dallas the one to start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'll be where we start.
Check with Michelle first, because she does her little pop-ups. You look around in another state.
I know. Her ass be gone some damn well. Girl, I just left. Why y'all didn't call me and tell me? Girl, everybody will know way in advance. Way in advance. Trust me.
We know you a planner, Aisha. We appreciate you.
Yeah, way in advance, because we all gotta scrap our coins and all that shit. Make sure you pay your bills up. Maybe I should get y'all around tax time. That's when y'all got money.
Right. Start putting the fund up around me.
Get y'all ass at the beginning of the month. But us people who ain't got no kids, we don't give no fucks about tax time. Ain't that right, Diane? Can I get an amen?
Do not. I don't even get taxes back.
That's why I said, can I get an amen, Diane and Michelle? Can I get an amen?
Because y'all getting the coin all year for us with kids.
Amen.
Some snatchers trying to take your soul alive.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. All them damn stacks y'all be getting, everybody be talking about, I get stacks. I get stacks.
I'm trying to
It don't
Rolling up
matter
with
for
a new
me.
car, rolling up with a new ride.
Thank
That
you.
don't be me.
Whole house
That don't be
furnished
me.
Every year they house furnished with new.
Oh no.
They got
Well, my
another
house
Every
is
TV.
year they get a bigger and bigger TV. And
Oh,
TV,
right,
yes.
right. Like, how many TVs can you have?
Yes, I know.
I can't relate because for me, a TV and furniture is a must because that's the main two things my kids gonna tear up.
Yeah.
And then
also,
as
you
far as
one of them
everything
ones
else,
that get one every couple of years. Is what you saying?
I'm gonna get it with taxes and without taxes because they got to come because they can't.
You got to have it.
Got to have it. As far as tax time, it's cool. It's the re-up, but I don't get the luxury because we got private school, we got sports to pay for. You know, it's life still goes on. It's just something to pay some extra bills.
Right. Right.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm just talking shit. It's just that inner shit that be coming out, you know.
No, it be that real shit where you see people be like, what?
Every year around that time, I be like, God damn it, you ain't had no fucking kids. What the fuck's wrong with you? No, I could have had one. Goddamn, all you takes is one. Just one. But no, your selfish ass couldn't even have one. God damn it.
Liability is a liability.
Yeah, that's true. Michelle, I'm just waiting on you. Did you send me your thing? You know.
My fault. I didn't know you was. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I did not know
You
that.
told her it didn't count. Then you talking about send.
No, it counts.
The number does. She just
Yes. Hers do.
I'm just stupid.
Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, no gentlemen. I'm sorry. Well, ladies, the drum roll. Mrs. Angel Span Moore. Or is it Angel Moore Span? Which one is it?
You got it. Angel Span Moore.
She is the winner. She got it on the fucking head.
So you write the number down and then she picked, what was the number?
7 is a big number.
Oh, wow. Okay.
7 usually is always my number. I always should
the
only
most
have 10
magnificent
each.
number.
Number like 7.
7 is the magic number. It's the most magnificent number.
What's the book?
I don't think that's ever getting to happy. I don't know what that is, but what is that?
Okay.
Terry McMillan book. The part.
Oh, yeah, I looked at Terry McMillan. I skipped right.
I think Diane chose that another time, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think she picked that before a while back.
I'm not a book chooser. I'm not a book chooser. So if we want to do like a pool of a different book, I'm okay with it.
Oh no, it's whatever you say, honey. Whatever you say goes.
We getting to happy. All right.
I like that. I like that. Look, we're gonna keep these little self-help books and inspiration books coming. Look, it just be us anyway.
Well, I don't need no help, Diane. So I'm not into self-help. I don't need no help.
Oh,
hold on. It's Black History. Was we supposed to do a Black History? Oh,
this is Black History. Terry McMillan is black.
Oh.
She is black.
Oh, that's what you meant. No, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, okay, I got.
No, she meant like a slavery book.
No, okay, that's cool.
But she know good and well she don't want to hear nothing about no fucking slavery.
I don't. You know I don't. You know I don't. You know I don't.
I'm with her. I'm with her on that.
I don't even watch it on TV.
You know I don't like all that trauma shit. No, you know I don't.
I don't
want to hear nothing about no slavery.
Thank you.
Although I did like the movie Harriet.
Happy, huh?
Baby.
I said, although I did like the movie Harriet.
The movie Harriet was good.
I didn't watch it.
I watch it. Oh, Michelle watch it.
I ain't watch it either.
Oh, it's not like it's very motivating.
I'm about to go get on this couch and take me a nap.
Well, what y'all need to do for Black History Month, just keep watching Women's on the Movement. That's y'all Black history right there, baby. Ain't shit. It don't get no deeper than her ass Matilda. I don't know why I keep calling her Matilda because that is not his mama name, but that shit sounds good. Her name is Matilda, and she talk about Emmett Till. Watch that shit on Hulu. Ain't it on Hulu?
It's on Netflix too, right?
Hulu.
Hey.
Oh,
On the move.
Women's on the Movement.
I
yeah,
don't have Hulu.
me either.
It's on channel 7, baby. It's on channel 7.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured I could
Every
watch
week.
it.
Watch
Oh,
that
okay.
shit. That's what that go your
I'm
history
sure I could
right
probably
there.
YouTube it too. Okay.
You said every week.
Every week.
It's a mini series.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hmm.
It's been on for a couple of weeks now. I posted it on Facebook, but you don't be on there like that. So, but yeah, there go your Black history right there. So we don't have to do no Black history book. I'll give y'all one year of no Black history. Because I love Black history books. I love it.
Okay.
I love it too. I just don't like the stuff, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah. And my other book club, that's all we read was nonfiction and about slavery and stuff like that. So.
Oh no, I want to get to happy. Look, I want to get to happy.
All right.
Right.
We already got enough of that going on. Let's get back to happy.
Yeah, y'all, this group said they don't want to read no heavy books. Those be too heavy. So we had to lighten the mood up a little
Oh,
bit.
I like that. They on the same page as I am. Hey.
They been said that a long time ago, and they don't want to read no horror books. Fuck that. They
No.
don't want to do that.
For
No,
what?
God damn. Y'all a strong-minded group. Jesus.
Look, because if we was reading that, this Zoom call would have been over 45 minutes ago.
What, a horror book?
All the Black people got killed. The end.
Right, that's it. Goodbye.
All right, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
getting
so,
sleepy.
All
All
right.
right, see y'all next month.
Crashing.
Oh, next month
Bye.
I'll announce the date.
All right,
We'll probably meet on the third Sunday of next month. It won't be the fourth Sunday because I gotta go somewhere. So it'll be the third Sunday.
Oh, that's third Sunday. Is that my birthday weekend? I don't know.
No, I don't think it is. It's the 20th, honey.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the week
I'll be
before.
out of town.
The 20th? You
But
can
you
do
can Zoom
out
from
of town,
anywhere.
though. Thank
can
you,
Zoom from
Diane.
anywhere.
No.
Wasn't she the one that told me I zoomed in?
Yeah, I was happy for you. When I go out of town, I don't do face.
No, we get you, girl. We get it. We understand. We
She
understand.
said I don't do faces. All right, see y'all.
All right, see y'all later.
All right, have a good week.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.